Hi Pisces, welcome to your April 2020 X reading. How was March, guys? I hope you had an amazing month. As you can see, Pisces, the layout has changed. In fact, a lot of changes are coming to Soul Embers, which I am super excited about. Those changes have come about due to your comments, your likes, and your views. I fine-tuned existing readings and I am introducing some new ones, which is super exciting. If you haven't seen the video changes coming, the link's in the description box below, guys. Check it out. It also gives you the opportunity to weigh in on what you want to see more of. Anything and everything you need to know about the reading, how the energies can be applied, timing be applied, if the message doesn't resonate, what to do, the disclaimer, which has important information on the content of the channel and who it's intended for, and of course, my contact details for those of you that want to reach out. I would love to do a reading for you. It's all in the description box. So let's jump into it and see what brings my beautiful Pisces here today. Who am I connecting with and what energy are you currently in, Pisces? I've already shuffled and cleansed and meditated on your cards, and I just want to know what brings my Pisces here today and what message do we have for them, please, when it comes to their ex. What is it that you want to know about your ex, Pisces? What is it that you want to know about your ex? What is it that Pisces wants to know about their ex? Someone's in their feels. That's what I'm getting. Someone's in their feels at the moment. Yeah. And you know what, guys? I don't feel like it's necessarily bad feeling. Sorry, I'm just going to close this door if you can hear it. I'm terribly sorry. I need to close it because someone's just walked in. Okay. So I feel that you are out, you're having fun, you're celebrating life. If you're not out celebrating life out and about, you are just feeling close to your family, you're feeling close to your friends, you're feeling like you're in a good emotional place. You're really connected with your higher self. You're really connecting with your inner self and higher self. And there's this sense of peace that comes from this energy. I feel that you're allowing energy to flow. You're allowing your emotion to flow. You've released a lot of deep, dark emotions, Pisces, and you feel so much lighter. And that in itself is a celebration, and that's what I'm getting here. So whether you're choosing to physically take that to celebrating and you're out and you're feeling a lot more social, you're feeling a lot more connected to the people around you, or whether you're just happy within yourself and you feel that there's cause for celebration because you've let go of so much and the energy is flowing so beautifully throughout you. Love is really awake here. It's really happening. Meanwhile, the person that you're connecting with is about to make a major decision, I feel. This decision that this person has either made, your ex has made, or is about to make, we'll see how that works out, is actually one of those decisions where it shifts their path. They go on a different leg of the journey. That's what I'm getting here. There is not only a sense of completion for them, I feel that there's also the journey that lies ahead is either completely disconnecting them to the energy that they were before and the people that they associated with before, or that's what I'm getting. Complete shift of trajectory, complete leg of the journey, complete different leg of the journey, and they have no choice but to take that path. They are being driven by larger forces than themselves to take this journey. And I feel it's taken a lot of strength and courage to make the decision that they've made. I feel like they may be moving, or they've moved. I don't know. All right, let's have a look. So how are you feeling towards them? And how are they feeling? Okay, guys, so what I'm getting here to start off with is that, for a very, very long time, there was an energy that was associated with this person that mentally started to, the mental anxiety and distress and feeling of being lost started to grow as time went by. The questions started to, there were more and more questions. There was more and more, there were more and more dark places that you did not know, that were unknown to you when it came to this person. The more time went, I feel that you went over these thoughts again and again and again. And every time, every day, every month, every week, however it applies to you, if the message fits, it's almost like you discovered something new that you hadn't realized was there before. You discovered a new way that you were treated that did not show a level of respect towards you, that, really put your integrity at risk. You realize that, they weren't, that you were lowering your vibration and becoming more and more anxious in this union, so that you can meet this person at the same level. But you didn't realize it when you were there. You only realized it as time went by, or as days went by, when you were apart. And slowly, slowly, I feel that you have come in now to a time in April where you've finally been able to just let bygones be bygones. And that doesn't mean that it's okay. What I'm saying is that you've realized that these things were not in your control. You know what, Pisces? You did not know better about certain things at the time, and you dealt with them the way they were. Now you look back and you can see, I suppose, certain aspects of their behavior or patterns that have really, really made you aware and super, super switched on your intuition and your gut feeling. If these things start to surface with other people, I don't feel that you're ever going to experience certain elements of that type of, the way you were treated in this union, that wasn't, made you question your worthiness, that wasn't respectful. Okay, you're going to recognize it in other people. You're going to see the red flags, and you're just going to take a detour. You're going to be like, I'm sorry, but you can go that way. I'm going to go around the other way, because you and we're not going to make it work. I know how this works out now. So this is the energy I'm getting. And so here's what's happening. Amazing how it works, right? With this realization, you are becoming more and more balanced. So, for example, you've gone from a space up until this point where as the days went by, there were more questions, there was more darkness, there was more confusion, there was more mental stress. Okay, and you did not know how to put the dots together, because you can't put the dots together until you get clarity. How are you going to get clarity from someone that's an unclear entity in themselves? You cannot, even if you tried. The only thing you can get clarity on is where you stand. And this is where we're at. This is what you've realized. And so now that you've learned certain things that this relationship has taught you, and you recognize it in other people, you start to get further clarity on who you are. And slowly, slowly, the blockages within you start to fade. Balance starts to come, and now you're stepping into a beautiful time, Pisces, where that mental torture or that mental that heaviness that you felt that was constantly nagging at you is lifting, and you feel so much lighter, and love is starting to flow through you again, and generally you're feeling so much more in touch with your spirituality, your inner self and your higher self, because you're listening to your intuition. You're now saying, I will never ever second guess my gut feeling again, because there were red flags, but I just didn't recognize them at the time. Now I do. So the minute I get those intuitive nudgings, or my gut feeling starts to, I start to feel discomfort, I'm going to say, oh, I'm the hell out of Dodge. Bye bye, Felicia. So this is the kind of energy that we're stepping into a more empowered, more balanced, more clearer energy. And I feel that you're going to be a lot more confident in speaking your truth, in listening to yourself, in being able to honestly communicate your feelings with absolutely no fear, and it's going to open another level to your love life. This is what I'm getting. It's going to start calling in a new energy. Meanwhile, the person that you're connecting with, or your ex, I feel that they're going through a very, very huge karmic cycle as a result of this separation. This is like one of those things where I'm going to do what I want to do, and I think I'm not going to think about the consequences because they're not going to be my own. But guess what? It's backfired. They're paying for it. So this person may in the past have treated people with disrespect, and they never felt the full force of karma or the consequences as a result. They're feeling it now. And I truly feel that they are very empty. They are feeling very disconnected, not just from you, but from everyone else. I feel that they are physically not looking well. They're not taking care of themselves. I feel that they're really going downhill. There's this huge energy here, huge energy shift here, where you're gaining more clarity and power within yourself. And the more you do, the more realization hits them. So this is massive forces at play here. That's what I'm getting, Pisces. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Yeah. And so you're very clear. You know what? I know that there are things that I was not aware of. I haven't had the closure I need. And even if they were to come back with an apology, which I truly feel they may, I'm not up for accepting an apology, but I'm up for having the final say that will finally put all those, I'll finally be able to join the dots. I'll finally get the clarity that I need, and I can finally put an end to this and really, really move forward. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. This person regrets it. For the month of April, this energy here is not you. It's not one of a reunion. This energy here is about really stepping into your personal power and them paying their karmic debt. Okay, and them going through the dark side of the soul, and them going through Shadow City, and really having to sit in the energy of the decisions that they've made and the choices that they've made, and who they have, how they're reflected as a human being based on those choices. And so when they come in for an apology, it's going to be like some sort of a, can you please, what's the word I'm looking for? Can you please, it's forgiveness, but it's almost like they feel like they've sinned, right? That they need to be released. They feel like with an apology to you and you telling them it's not so bad, they will be released from this. They can finally get off this wheel that's going absolutely nuts and tossing them backwards and forwards, and they'll be able to get some sort of inner compass happening and plant their feet on the ground. But that's not the case at all. They've got to go through this, and it's huge for them. And they're going to have to take a new leg on their journey so that they can go through this and learn their karmic debts. So let's pull out a card and see how you can work through this space, Pisces, in the month of April. What's the most important message that, the divine wants you to know as you work through this space so that you can continue to embrace this? And when this person comes around, you may approach them, Pisces, and finally, put that final nail in the coffin, let's say. Whatever the case may be, it's going to give you the closure that you need, right? And I feel that new love is definitely here or on its way. Okay, now that love is flowing freely through you, you're freaking attracting it, Pisces. You're attracting it big time. So what message do we have for my beautiful Pisces as they work through this rejuvenation? Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I feel for you. That's exactly what I feel for you. Look at that. How beautiful are these cards? For those of you that don't know about fractals, guys, look them up. That's what these cards, the imagery on these cards, that's what they're based on. And you'll be surprised to know how they work with really, really expanding your aura and your energy and stuff when you look at them. Anyway, rejuvenation. This is where we're at. This is what we're feeling. You're being, you're being, all those thoughts, you've gone through the karmic cycles. You've paid your debts. It's time for you to now sit in that moment of celebration, to really, really acknowledge how far you've come, and you've done the work, and now it's time for you to celebrate. And rejuvenation is exactly what I'm getting. It's finally time for you to take all that love that's flowing through you now and give it freely to others so you can start attracting more of it back in. The more we give of it, the more we bring in, right? So let's have a look at what the definition in the book says, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like you've definitely turned a new leaf. Like I said, big energy shifts here. The rejuvenation card is symbolically the same as the calm after the storm. That's exactly what I feel for you, remember? Slowly, slowly, and finally you release. You realize that you can't understand and join the dots with someone that has no idea how to join the dots themselves, right? That's what I'm getting. And finally you've come to realize that, and you're letting that go. You're gaining the control. So when the clouds have parted and the air is fresh and crisp, you're about to move into a place of calm within your own life. This is rejuvenation of the body, the heart, and inner spirit. All is aligning. All the energy is flowing within you, right? All the blockages are starting to lift. Life certainly has its ups and downs. You're about to embark on the up cycle for a while. Remember how I said to you guys that it's really interesting how this is working, where you're actually gaining more clarity, and the more clarity and the more personal power you get, the more they fall into this state of realization going through their karmic cycle. Well, this is what I'm feeling. You're on the upside of this wheel. They are not. They are not. They're being thrown on the other side of this wheel. Okay. You may even feel that for once, life certain, upcycle. During this time, you will be able to experience a sense of ease within your life. You may even feel that for once, everything is right in your world. The normal stresses of the everyday will not seem so stressful. While your life will always have its demands, it will feel easier and more manageable. You will feel strong within yourself for this upcoming period of time. I truly feel that, guys. During this time of ease, you will find that your sense of feeling good about your life and who you are as a person is restored. It will strengthen your feeling of connection to source, absolutely, and of being supported and provided for. somehow the path ahead will seem clearer and easier to follow. This will also have physical benefits as well. You will experience being more in sync and in tune with your body. You may very well find that you have more energy to do things and that your body wants to be active. The harmony you feel in your life will be reflected throughout your physical expression too. Take advantage of this beautiful experience in every way you can. Being brave enough to come down here and wear that human skin suit all these years says you deserve it. Now it's time to reap the rewards and experience the joy of being a soul incarnated in human form. Guys, amazing. So what I'm getting here is that it's definitely your turn. You did, you have been left in you were left in a space of feeling totally disregarded, and disrespected. And there may have been a time where you felt that your dues were, that they didn't pay for it, that they didn't deserve to get the rewards that they were getting while you were being treated the way you were. But now the tables have truly turned here, and it's time for you to really revel in this energy, Pisces. I absolutely love this for you. Have a fantastic month, guys, and remember that this is a time for you to really sit in that moment of celebration. Okay, have a wonderful month, and I'll see you for your May 2020 X reading. I hope this message was helpful. I hope, please do comment below. I read all your comments, and of course, I love reading your stories. Bye for now.